Yeah. I ain't rap, nigga. You ain't know. I ain't that, nigga. Fort Wayne in this bitch. Fort Wayne in this bitch. Part of a lion cipher full of tigers and bears. Meet us in the wild, you scary little niggas. The jungle been all there where I soar with the eagles. I tour with the lemurs, spending time with my girl and getting high to the Beatles. Amazing how the leopards get in line just to see me slaughter haters for my lady bed liner from the cheetahs. I grew up in rainforest, I'm used to the fever. I met Toucan Sam and all his Fruity Loop nieces. The tongue is mighty powerful, I'm thanking you, Jesus. Blessed, I'm the one who's gifted rap words and get speeches. Don't reach, your weak defense get beat. My flow finesse, ain't it? I got moves for days and got the mind of a chess player. Always think ahead, so I smoke now and I stress later. That's why they calling me the best, baby. And maybe I'm not the greatest on they list, but I guarantee that I'm the next favorite. Bitches love me too, I'm in they soul and they sex playlist. But let's just say that I'm just focused on our next payday. All I need's a girl to cook and fuck, cause I get stressed dating. Exhibit A, listen to real words. Couldn't get her back with real words. Not speaking after our fling was the real her. Mona Lisa, priceless, no wonder they love to steal her. My sketch art grew into a masterpiece once I revealed her. Where's my blunt? What it is, Kurt, I need grams for the load. Now who I'ma rip first, and that other half's for skies battling with smoke.
Yeah, no street homage, but geek-minded and street knowledge. Far from a G, but I know real gangsters gon' keep quiet. Had one put on me, but I never shot a gun. It wasn't until they killed my cousin I thought about copping one. Coppers on patrol so long, the sirens ringing in my ear. They figure flood the south with squadrons, put the black people in fear. I watch society and think we're headed nowhere fast. Mind racing, trying to prevent a life-threatening crash. Grabbing my notepad, pedal to the metal till my brain's out of gas. This pain that I blast off came with a stain in the grass, the blood on the leaves. Both phrases relate to our past. The tougher the road, the more stamina used to travel the path. You'll need endurance, make sure your feet planted into the roots. And all of my hardships molded me into being transhuman. Like Arnold in Terminator, I terminate with this music flow. Something like Goku and Vegeta after the fusion. Nigga, that's for the victory, game over, easy win for me. I kill the beat to the instrumental, rest in peace. Trust to the see the believer, become a victim of the killing spree. IAMRAP is a click to beat, allergic to counterfeit thieves. Counterfeit niggas sick in me, written being in a history. Relinquish your enemy, sentence to penmanship, hit a set the civilians free.
I'll never be the same no more. No, I'll never be the same no more. I'm transhuman. I'll never be the same no more. They say I'm crazy, but I'm ready for war.
I'm transhuman.
I'll never be the same no more. No, I'll never be the same no more. I'm transhuman. I'll never be the same no more. They say I'm crazy, but I'm ready for war.
I'm transhuman.
I'll never be the same no more. No, I'll never be the same no more. I'm transhuman. I'll never be the same no more. They say I'm crazy.
Now, was that in keeping with the spirit of nonviolence and the restraint that has always characterized your movement? And could you explain your reasoning in defying the court order that day?
Well, let me say two things to that, Mr. Wicker. First, I did not consider myself defying a court order that particular day. I consulted with my attorneys before the march, and they stated that they felt that it was an invalid order and that it would not be, that I would not be in contempt of court violating the court order if I led the march to the point of having a moral confrontation with the state troopers at the point where the people were brutalized on Sunday. So I still don't consider that breaking a court order or breaking what I consider an unjust law. On the other hand, I must be honest enough to say that I do feel that there are two types of laws. One is a just law and one is an unjust law. I think we all have moral obligations to obey just laws. On the other hand, I think we have moral obligations to disobey unjust laws, because non-cooperation with evil is as much a moral obligation as is cooperation with good. I think the distinction here is that when one breaks a law that conscience tells him is unjust, He must do it openly. He must do it cheerfully. He must do it lovingly. He must do it civilly, not uncivilly. And he must do it with a willingness to accept the penalty. And any man who breaks a law that conscience tells him is unjust and willingly accepts the penalty by staying in jail in order to arouse the conscience of the community on the injustice of the law is at that moment expressing the very highest respect for law.